All right, Bears fans, I am done for the day. I finished up my last video. I put it together. It's scheduled to go out tomorrow. The safeties video for the Bears breakdown series I'm doing. And then I run across this. Matt Eberflus defends Justin Fields to the potential candidates for OC. This is what I do. At the end of the day, I read through my articles. I'm looking at different stuff. I'm looking at YouTube. I'm looking at articles, and I'm seeing stuff that happened during the day. And be honest, I had a super busy day, and I didn't do it as much as I usually do through the day. And I came across this. Albert Breer, who is a national media proponent, says, as he understands it, Bears coach Matt Eberflus defended Justin Fields during interviews with the offensive coordinator candidates. Okay, so here's from the actual article. So he gives his rundown of the day. This is like 11 hours ago, guys. So I'm way behind the ball on this one. So I'm sorry, but if you didn't see it, I want you to see it too. So here's exactly what he writes, and it's this and one more little blurb at the end. The blurb at the end is what I want to focus on. Give Chicago Bears coach Matt Eberflus and GM Ryan Poles credit for moving swiftly to fill their offensive coordinator opening, tabbing Seahawks OC Shane Waldron. Not only does Waldron bring 3 years of play calling experience, he was in high demand. And most people will tell you, this isn't from the quote, most people will tell you he was the number one candidate. He was number one most sought after. Okay, back to the quote. He'd interviewed for the New England Patriots coordinator opening already and was on the Las Vegas Raiders radar as that search got off the ground with Antonio Pierce officially in place now. I'd wondered whether it'd be tough for the Bears to find the right guy, given the perception that 2024 will be a make or break year for the football folks at Hallis Hall. I don't agree with that perception, because even if you bring in a strong offensive coordinator, if it doesn't work for the other guys at Hallis Hall, they'll be a strong candidate to take over. Anyways, no more on that thought. But because they moved fast, they were able to meet with a good range of people. Everyone was impressed by the Bears interview candidates, 9 of the top guys. They even traveled to California to sit down with Rams pass game coordinator Zach Robinson and USC's Cliff Kingsbury and sell their job to a guy who had some options. Okay, here's the part. Of course, the chance potentially to coach USC's Caleb Williams was something mentioned to me as a drawing card by candidates. Of course, if you're a brand new offensive coordinator, it's fun and exciting to mold a new candidate. But just like I've said on this channel several times, look what Shane Waldron is known for. Look how he's worked with Geno Smith and how he's really strong with quarterbacks. I said, I guarantee Poles and Flus discuss specifically how they can help mold Justin Fields. Then there's this. Drawing card by candidates for the job. Though Eberflus did defend Justin Fields in the interviews, as I understand it. Now, you can take this different ways. People are going to take this different ways, and I'm going to see it in the comment thread here. You're going to have the Fields haters say, okay, of course he had to defend him because nobody wants to coach him. Or you're going to say, yeah, they've had his back the whole time. So they're saying, what can you do with him? We're defending him. What can you do with him? I mean, there's so many ways to take that, guys. But the reality of the situation is Poles and Flus have not moved on from Justin Fields. 90% of these channels and the national media are going to tell you they've already moved on. They're on to Caleb Williams, and it's such malarkey. The reality is nobody knows the answer to that, but you can piece it together very easily. Go back and look at my video from a couple days ago from the final press conference. Poles' body language, Poles answering questions about Fields, saying it's going to be very hard to find a situation where he would get rid of Fields. Like, it's not on the wall. So anyways, make it a short one tonight. I ran across this, wanted to get it out to you. It's going to be released at a funky hour. Sorry about that, but that's what I do. I look through stuff late at night. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the stuff we're doing. Until next time, bear down.